How did you find the result?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure exactly how to set it up.
Okay.
I thought it was like the ELF problem in last
Yeah,
week.
it's so similar. Yeah.
But just
Okay.
wasn't totally sure how to
Okay.
go about.
Let's see. How was problem 1? Was it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
figured out problem 1. It took a little while.
Yeah.
Just all the different iterations.
Right.
But I started on problem 2 yesterday, and
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of like messed up stuff. And I was like, I don't know if that's right.
All right. So, okay. So, what are the states of the world, right? Whether the ice cream truck is at
Is that 0 or 1?
0, 1. So, I think last time I did it with like 1, 0.
Okay.
So, those are the states of the world. What the first part A? What are their bubbles, right? Neither of them knows, right?
So it's both like that.
Yeah. Okay, so what is person 1's strategy going to be? So since she can't tell between these two states, she has to choose the same thing, right?
Right.
So it's going to be like an A1 here, A1 here.
Okay.
So person 2 is the same, right? Person 2 can't tell.
Right.
Okay, so I guess I'll write down their utility functions. This is person 1's is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And person 2's is going to depend on t. This is minus a2 minus a1 squared minus a2 minus t squared. Okay, this is from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the first part. So the key is to write down your expected utilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the first part is they don't, but neither of them know, right? So they just have A1 and A2. So it's just going to depend on these things.
Right. Okay.
So what's this going to be for person 1? Person 1.
Minus the A1 minus A2 squared.
Right. Okay. But
So
yeah. So it's expected utility that's over these two possibilities, right? So each happens to the probability half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's would it be then 1/2 A1 minus A2
right
squared plus 1/2 minus A1 minus
yeah, exactly.
A2.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same?
Exactly the same.
Okay.
The way to think about it is if person 1 or 2 knew where the ice cream truck was, then these numbers would be different, right?
Right.
I could choose, this is like when it's at 1, 1's at 0.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't, they don't know, so they're stuck with choosing the same one, A1, A2 here.
Okay.
Okay. What about person 2?
Just be their equation with just half times the equation.
Here?
Yeah, times that whole thing.
Okay. So this is A2 minus A1 squared minus, this is, I guess, the state where t equals 1, right? So I'm going to stick 1 in there.
Okay. Would it be just that, but with t as 0?
Exactly.
Okay. And then you would just factor it out and take the derivatives and set it equal, or substitute, I guess.
Yeah, you would take derivatives, set equal to 0, then you would have some equations.
Okay. So then, so I see, okay, I get the 1/2. And you do that for both.
Right.
Because they don't know. Even though they're choosing the same one. Because they're like person 1's choosing between A1 and A1.
Right, exactly.
So you still have to do.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could say, why do I have to do this half thing? Because essentially we're just getting one large, right? I don't have to really separate it. Well, here it doesn't matter. Here it does a little bit, but because here this is in 1.
Right. Yeah.
But let's do the next one. So it'll become more clear when you do the other ones. How about do you want to do the B?
Sure.
So we go on here.
So the B. So now they both know. So it'd be just be like for 1 and 0, 1 and 2, right? So then, let's see, the expected utility would be.
So what is person 1's strategy going to be?
What is close to person 2?
Well, just in terms of numbers here.
Just in terms of numbers?
Before it was A1 and A2, so person 1's strategy is just a single number A1. So now what is person 1's strategy going
to be? It would be A1, A1 of 1,
exactly
A1
right.
of 0.
Exactly right.
So I guess 1.
Yeah, right.
And A1 of 0.
Right, exactly.
And then be this A2 of 1. a2 of 0.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and then you'd have it where a1 equals 1
Mm-hmm.
plus, or I guess it would be
Mm-hmm.
so 1/2 of,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, negative then 1 minus 1 squared?
Well,
or just a1 minus a2 squared still?
yeah, it's the same as this, except the only
Okay.
difference is that now I can distinguish between these two things, right? So now what's it going to be? This corresponds to the state when t equals 1, right?
Right, okay.
So what do I write down in there? So this is like the truck's at 1 and I know it. So what am I choosing? So if the truck is at 1 and I know it, I'm not choosing this.
Right.
This is it. So it's going to be minus. It's the same as this, except there's going to be a 1 sticking on.
Oh,
there.
okay, so it's just be a1 of 1
Right, exactly.
minus be a2 of 1.
Yeah,
also.
exactly right.
And that's squared.
Mm-hmm.
Plus then 1/2 then a1
Yeah,
of
exactly.
0.
Yeah. Right. Oh, there's another little parenthesis that you got up here after that.
No.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
messing
that's
my parentheses.
right.
So then,
That's right.
okay, so then you just factor it out and
No, exactly.
again substitute.
How about for person 2? What would it be? So this is person 1.
It'd just be, I guess, the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just do it. Let me do it.
Should I write down?
This is recorded for posterity.
Alright.
Me too.
So e of 2 of 1, 1, a1 of 0, a2 of 1, and a2 of 0
Mm-hmm.
equals then 1/2
Mm-hmm.
negative a2 of 1
Mm-hmm.
minus a1 of 1
Mm-hmm.
squared
Mm-hmm.
minus would be a2 of 1 minus 1
Mm-hmm.
squared
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Then plus should be 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone can read this. Of this is minus a2 of 0 minus a1 of 0
Mhm.
squared minus then a2 of 0 minus 0
Right.
squared.
Exactly.
And then you just
No.
factor out.
No.
Okay. And then person 1 only knows
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be the equation,
Mm-hmm.
but then a2's equation will just be this, where they're only choosing.
Let's do that. Let's try. We'll just do one. I think that. Do you want to do number C? This is where, it'll be very similar.
Right.
Let's see. So now only person 1 knows. So 1's pivot like this,
Mm-hmm.
and person 2's like this. So now what are person 1's strategies?
Person 1 is you choose a1 of 1,
Uh-huh,
a1
right.
of 0.
But what about person 2 now?
You can only choose a2.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So do you want to? Let's see.
Sure. Let's see if I can do that. So, expected utility of this would be a1 of 1,
Mm-hmm.
a1 of 0, and a2
Mm-hmm.
is going to equal. It'd still be the 1/2.
No.
1/2 times minus a1 of 1
Mm-hmm.
minus just a2
Right.
squared,
Right.
and then plus then 1/2 of, I guess put the minus wrong. Just right side.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Of a1 of 0
Mm-hmm.
minus a2 squared.
Right. Is it?
And then for 2, this is utility of 1,
Mm-hmm.
of a1 of 1,
Mm-hmm.
a1 of 0, and a2
Mm-hmm.
is going to equal would it be a2 minus
Mm-hmm.
a1 of 1
Right.
squared?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, so it would be 1/2 because there's 2.
Right.
Okay, so it would be 1/2 of minus a2 minus a1 of 1
Mm-hmm.
squared minus a2 minus t as 1,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Put that in the parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, and then same thing with a1 of 0.
Mm-hmm.
e2 minus a1 of 0 squared minus a2 minus 0 squared.
Right.
That's it.
So if you look at it, it's exactly the same thing as this, right?
Right.
The only difference is that now person 2 can't tell between 1 and 0, so person 2 doesn't have an A21, A20, just has a plain
They just have
A2.
A2. Right. Okay. And then it's just the reverse for.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then can we've just solved like A?
Yeah, sure.
See if I'm doing it right.
Yeah, okay.
Because when I did, I had like a bunch of numbers.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's do the number. Let's do the A part then.
So let's see. So
You can move up too if it's going to reach. All right, I'll move this.
I'm just trying to look at.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so expected utility for 1. Also just A1, A2. A1 squared minus 2 A1 A2 plus A2 squared, and then plus 1/2 of it's the same A1 squared minus 2 A1 A2 plus A2 squared.
Okay. You know, we probably want to just for that. This is it's not 1/2 minus it, but 1/2 some.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So then it'd just be 1/2 of minus A1 squared plus 2 A1 A2 minus A2 squared plus 1/2 of same thing. So you can kind of just cancel the 1/2s.
No, exactly.
So it's so expected utility for 1 is equal to just negative A1 squared plus 2 A1 A2 minus A2 squared.
Okay.
That's that.
Right.
And we do the same thing for 2. So just I'll box that so everyone on the video can see. Trying to make it easier because I can't write very well. Speed up a little bit. Okay, so then 2 for A1 A2 equals 1/2 times minus A2 squared minus 2 A2 A1 A2 it doesn't matter plus A1 squared minus A2 squared minus 2A2 plus 1. That's all in parentheses. Plus then the 1/2, the next part, which would be negative A2 squared minus 2 A2 A1 minus plus A1 squared minus A2 squared. And then now it's just a difficult problem canceling everything. Let's just minus plus minus. So it's still negative A2 or just negative A2 squared plus 2A2 A2 over A1 A2 just like that and minus A1 minus A1 squared.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't count.
That's right. Yeah. Well, but then so you did this right now. We have to do these. Right.
Right. Okay, and then plus 1. Plus, which that's all in parentheses. Is that right?
Hold on. This is right, but this. So these added up together because it's a half, so the half kind of goes away.
Oh, I see.
But there's still a half on the 1. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So all these things have a half on them over here, and this has a half on it too.
So it's 1/2 of. Okay, so I just did this.
Yeah, you just did this line and this line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus and then just a2.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1/2 of a2 squared.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let's go simplify. I think this. Let's just do this. So this is going to be this part plus this, right?
Right.
Now let's do this part. Let's just write that down. So that's going to be
Oh, okay.
a2 squared. So it's going to be, 1/2 of a2 squared
Plus.
minus 2a2 plus 1. That's this part here with the multiplying the half, and then plus 1/2 times a2 squared.
Right.
That's
Okay.
this part here.
Okay. I see. Okay. So it's again just a2 a2 squared
Mm-hmm.
minus a2
Mm-hmm.
plus 1/2.
Yeah. That's good.
So then, now simplifying it again.
Yeah. So let's not like cross this out. So
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
A2 equals, I guess the a2 squares cancel out.
Mm-hmm. I guess they do, yeah.
Yeah. So those cancel out. We have 2a1, a2
Oh, hold on. Did they cancel out?
with minus a2 squared and
Hold on.
a2 squared. Or is this?
Make sure that they do. Oh, we kind of messed up. There's a minus here and a minus here, so this should be a minus of this whole thing.
Okay.
I think. No, hold on.
Yeah, because.
Yeah. This is a minus. No, this is right. Yeah, it's a minus the whole thing. This is,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think that's correct.
Yeah. So it's actually. So it's negative 2 a2 squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 a1 a2 minus a2 or plus a2
Mm-hmm.
minus a1 squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 1/2.
Like this minus a half. Because it's minus.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's.
Okay.
And then, okay, then you just derive.
Let's do the whole thing. Do you want to do this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Derive with respect to
Yeah.
a1.
Mm-hmm.
So derivative of expected utility of 1 with respect to a1 equals just negative 2 a1
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 a2 minus 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that equals 0.
Mm-hmm.
Then the derivative of 2 with respect to a2
Mm-hmm.
is going to equal.
Oh, I think this is a square. We've got a little square here.
Oh yes. Going to equal minus 4 a2 plus 2 a1 plus 1 minus 0 equals 0. And then either way, if we solve this, it says a1 or a1 equals a2.
Yes, all right.
So that means that 2a1 equals 2a2, a1 equals a2.
Mm-hmm.
Then do the same thing.
Yeah.
So we say 2a1 plus 1 equals 4a2 divided by 4. Guess it'd just be 1/2 of a1 plus 1/4 equals a2.
Okay, sure.
And then equals a1.
Right.
Because 1/2 of a1 plus 1/4 is a1. And then if we subtract a half, minus 1.
Yeah.
So then I guess 1/4.
You can move that stuff down.
1/2 of a1. So times that by 2. a1 just equals 1/2.
How about A2?
A2 equals 1/2
Yeah,
too.
sure. Makes sense.
Hopefully they can read.
What part is this?
2A.
2a.
Okay.
So the idea here is that the truck is either at 0 or 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us knows where it is.
So you go in the middle.
Yeah, so person 2 is going to go in the middle, right? And person 1 is just going to try to go where 2 is, right? So
Right.
they just end up here. So then A1 and A2 are both here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if we did the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones are similar. I mean, let's just guess. I mean, for example, so like in the B part,
Mhm.
both people know where they are. So what do you think is going to happen?
Probably gonna be close to the ice cream truck.
Right, exactly. So if you know where if you're person 2, and you're going to basically A20 is going to be here, right?
Right.
And A21 is going to be here. And if you're person 1 already, maybe.
You gotta go with 8.
Yeah. Makes sense. That's if they
Mhm.
both know.
Right.
What if let's see, what if only one knows where the truck is?
If one knows, does person 2 know? Or does person 1 know person 2 likes to be near the truck?
Yeah, yeah.
So then they probably wouldn't be right at the truck, but they'd be closer than.
Right, I think so. I don't remember exactly what happened. So 2 doesn't know where it is, right?
Right.
So 2, I think is 2's going to take the middle, and if I remember right, 2's going to still be at a half.
Okay.
And then person, if I remember right, intuitively person 2 is going to be at a half, and then person 1 will be at the half, even though he doesn't know where the truck is. I think that's right.
Okay. So
I'm not
no,
100% sure.
So he'll just go wherever 2 goes, basically.
Yeah, exactly right.
2 doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. 1 doesn't care about the truck. 1 or simply wants to be near 2.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And then the interesting case is, I think, where 2 knows but 1 doesn't. Okay, so if 2 knows but 1 doesn't, then I think that it's going to be like this. So 2 would like to be here when the truck's here, and here when the truck is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But 1 doesn't know, so 1 is going to kind of take a middle position, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But then 2 also wants to be a little bit close to 1. So I think if I remember right, what ends up happening is, I think A20 ends up here, and A21 is somewhere in here. If I remember right. So don't quote me on this, but I think that's what ends up happening.
Okay.
I think what ends up, I think this is like a fourth or something. This is 3/4. Does that make sense? So
Mm-hmm.
1 doesn't know where the truck is, but 2 also cares about where 1 is. So 2 is going to sort of split the difference between the truck
Right.
and where 1 is. I think that's
Okay.
what's going to happen.
All right.
That was right.
Thank you
No,
for
sure.
the help.
No problem.
Finish this up.
All right.
Excuse me.
See you then. See you next time.
See you. See you tomorrow.
Okay.